thank you for doing the interview today. It's great to speak to you again. Last time I saw you was Top Man in London.
Yeah.
Good day?
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic day. I was it was quite fun just to see so many DJs in the first place, because I mean, from people like the Wide Boys and Union, who I did the back-to-back set with, you know, everybody else, it was great fun.
Yeah.
But then having the added bonus of turning up and there was a good crowd reaction, actually, I thought, considering we were DJing in a you know retail store in Oxford Street, which was it could have gone. Well, it could have been awful actually, but it wasn't. It was wonderful, and we had a good. Yeah, it was a good way to spread the word.
So I mean, you're aware of what Calm's about in terms of getting blokes to open up, and talk about stuff when they need to, and process stuff. And I think you've done an interview for one of our magazines as well. So you're quite up to speed.
I did on Astrophysics.
I think they call it the Geek issue, if I remember rightly.
They did, yes. It was about the other guys that did it. It wasn't me. I wasn't the geek. You want to see my science book? This is my little. Quite pleased with my little science book. Do you want to zoom? I don't know if you can zoom in on this. I'm covering all the bases. I've got thermodynamic entropy. I've got quantum mechanics through particle physics, and astrophysics. There you go. So that's what I do in my spare time most of the time.
And would you say to other people that if you can find something you enjoy and throw yourself at it? Yeah,
well, this is something I've said a lot in these Calm interviews. Is that you know, I meet a lot of people who. Sometimes I meet people who say they'll give me a demo CD or whatever, and they say they want to be a DJ, and I ask them a few questions about what they're into and stuff, and I've had people say things like, I'm actually a kind of really into fishing, and I'm like I used to win lots of medals and stuff when I was younger, and my whole family do it, and I go out with my dad and I do a lot of fishing, but I mean I do make a few tunes on the side, and here it is, and I kind of say to them, well, what's kind of better, the tunes or the fishing? And it would turn out it's the fishing, and my only point is that something that they don't tell you when you go to school and stuff is that if there's something you just really really enjoy, and you are really obsessed with it, and you get right into it, and you do things like I do, write little stupid books about it, then you can, chances are you'll be better at doing that thing than somebody who already gets paid to do it. So I think that's, and I've said that a lot. I'm starting to feel like a bit of a broken record saying that, but actually that is probably one of the most simple ways of explaining how I managed to have a successful career as a DJ, and looking back, figuring out how I did it, and I think it was just that I just really like what I do, and I think that, so if there's anyone else watching there, and it could be anything, it could be baking bread, you know what I mean, it could be, you look at people like Jamie Oliver or something, who's got really famous because he obviously just really liked what he did,
It's not about passion.
Yeah, and just because maybe you don't know anyone else that does this thing that you really really like doing, that's the thing that makes it so special, because if everybody could do it, then everybody would do it, you know what I mean? So I think that's a nice. I think that's a nice little nugget.
That's immense, mate. Thank you very much. No, not at all. And I'll let you get back to your.
I do apologise.
Your stuff.
These things, as I said before, it's the problem with being a product tester for Pioneer with all their decks and stuff, is that I get a lot of the beta software and stuff. So it's very technical, my set tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. But I'm playing a lot of new tunes. I've got lot of new tunes coming out on my record label at the moment. In fact, I've got a CD actually.
Oh, you legend!
There you are, mate.
Thank you very much.
Can I just point out the design? I designed this, and I think I've designed a lot. I've designed everything for a record label, but I think this is the personal highlight. I didn't know what it was going to. When you send stuff off to printers, it's very scary. You don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm quite pleased with that one. That looks right. You quite like that, right?
Yeah, superb. Right. Loving it. Thank you very much. Immense.